Well, I hope you can hear me fine. Got some background music on. If it's too loud, let me know. All good. So I decided to do a video today with regards to my working day and just give you an idea of what I go through in a day when I get here in the morning throughout the whole of the day. And sometimes I'm here till, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 o'clock, depending. Sometimes I sleep here through the night. I've got a bed in the next room, which used to be our meditation room when I was a full-time healer. Now I'm retired. So I have a nice comfy bed there. So instead of going back to the farm, I'll work through the night on crystals. Sometimes I'll be up till 3 o'clock. Sometimes I'll fall asleep while I'm meditating and putting pure energy healing into the crystals. So it's kind of my day. That's normally how I work. Sometimes I'll head off in the morning for something to eat for breakfast, and then I'm up here and fully focused. Depending if I'm doing a podcast or things like that, most of the day is working with crystals, incense, and oils. So I thought I'd just show you my day's work today and what I'm working on for products, my beautiful crystals to go on markbajerski.com in the near future. So I suppose I'll start with this beautiful piece. So I fell in love. I found this piece and fell in love with it. As soon as I saw it, I fell in love with it. Absolutely beautiful piece. Gorgeous. Look how that is mine. Just divine. And when you look at that, this is what would be called baby amethyst, right? Because they're so tiny, the little pieces, that it's a younger amethyst. An actual fact, sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't think I want to sell that. And one of the reasons why I don't want to sell it is because the younger the crystal, the better the image when taking photos on this kind of crystal. So as of late, I've been doing some images using this particular crystal. And funnily enough, it sits well every way. It sits well this way, sits well like that. It sits well like that. So I can literally put it down, get a nice crystal, put it on it, take a photo, and it looks really beautiful. But I have been working on this. I've been putting some beautiful energy healing into it as well. It's got a great feel about it. It's a comforting crystal. So if you're feeling down, feeling bad, this is a great crystal to feel comfortable with. You would have thought that you'd have been able to attune to spirit world extremely quickly with an amethyst like this. I didn't find that when I started working with it. I felt a lot of emotion. I felt a lot of healing and a lot of cleansing. So this, to me, it's not like, oh, okay, I'm going to use this to meditate with. And no, this for me is a crystal of healing the body fully. So which is quite unusual for amethyst. A sprophylite. I fell in love with it, and I just had to buy it. I mean, it is a raw, beautiful chunk. Expensive, yes. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. And the energy in this is phenomenal. I've loved working with this over the past at least 7 weeks now. I don't know what it is. I get so much energy. I feel like nothing feels unreachable. When working with this, nothing feels unreachable. There's an abundance to it that you feel within yourself. It's like, how gorgeous. It's hard to see, but so beautiful. Really is. It's a real special chunk. And I've been working on a few pieces of black tourmaline, especially when I find something really special, you know, and I think this is gorgeous. Lovely piece. Absolutely gorgeous. So you've got your kind of cube looking black tourmaline. It's just gorgeous. Working with it, you feel the healing instantly. It's for me, it's a visual crystal. So I close my eyes and see certain things that I didn't see, which is really good. So it's really gorgeous. And I bought 3 very special pieces. This is slightly a bigger piece. Really nice, really beautiful, very special. And this one over here, which I've been working with a little bit longer, that's gorgeous as well. Really special energy. So that I've been working with this one now for quite a while. This is a nice raw piece of malachite, really special, really beautiful, gorgeous. That beautiful. And a lovely chunk, nice, beautiful big chunk, very special. Nice piece of opal from Mount Shasta, really beautiful, really beautiful. Also working with this too. From India, apophyllite, beautiful, really nice. Sometimes with this crystal, it can be there's a little bit of movement here. And you can hear it when you loosen it, and sometimes you can get it. There you go. Look, I just got at that beauty. Now, as you can see, was hard to show you, but it was that you can't even see. It just looks as perfect. But now I'm going to mount that, and sometimes I'll get a piece where there's a little bit of movement there, and just move it. Beautiful. So now I'll work on that longer. I'll take a photo of that exactly how it is and put that on the website when I'm ready. And there was a little tiny piece there which will go straight into my one that had its name on for abundant soil. So that's gorgeous. So yeah, it's nice to see that. Vanadinite is a really, really interesting crystal. And I bought 2 or 3 pieces, but it took me a while to find. And I think this is absolutely gorgeous. Really beautiful. Great energy. You can feel when you place your hands, you've got all of these beautiful, it's such an unusual formation. It's so beautiful. And rest your hand on gently on there, place your hands together, because the prayer it's not really a prayer, it's just joining your energy together. But fingertips, you've got your power points working there. You've got your power point here. So when you've got a crystal in your hand like that, it's incredible when you work with it and meditate with it this way. But prayer is basically energy healing. It's working with the energy, putting it into both hands and circulating it round. It's fabulous. This crystal, to me, what do I like most about it, and where's it from? This is from Morocco. There's something very special about the energy of this, and it almost feels like the inner strength, the inner flame, everything just heightens, and you feel strong. You feel a purging of the eyes, a purging of the temples. You can feel something's pushing out. Very special crystal. Love working with that one, putting energy into that. What else am I doing today? I'm working on 10 bags. Each bag probably takes me about, 25 minutes. When you work with shungite, and it's natural shungite like this, you'll find that your hand will get a little bit, because when it's natural and raw shungite from, see, I have a bag of that in there where I put in my water before I drink my water. Fantastic. And shungite is great for protection. So I have a bag of this in my vehicle, and I've got these at home as well. Absolutely beautiful. They're all slightly different. Somebody apparently wasn't very happy the other day because the picture wasn't the same as what she got. So no problem, I get it. So I'm now working on these, and everyone will have the exact picture of what you're buying. And I think that is the best. It is the best. But sometimes when you've got so many, I mean, we had 100 bags, so it's hard to take 100 pictures of all of them, you know. Well, it isn't hard. It just takes so long. But I shall do that from now on, just to please everybody, so there isn't no misunderstanding. So sometimes they're bigger, sometimes they're smaller, and people say, "Oh, I thought I was getting all the smaller pieces," or "Oh, I thought I was getting all the bigger pieces." So I'll definitely bear that in mind, and I always try to take individual photos, no matter whether I have 100 bags of something or whether I have one. So working on them as well. So looking forward to working on them today. I guess for myself at the moment, what I'm doing right now is working with Blend of a Healer. Blend of a Healer is healing the stomach. I've no doubt that using it 3 times a day, my stomach with my protocol is working so well. I have never felt my stomach feel so healthy and so good and so repaired. So Blend of the Healer is now becoming fast one of the most universal healing oils in the world for nearly everything. Literally nearly everything. Daily, I get messages from people saying that this is healing things that they didn't think it would heal. And I can honestly concur. The amount of messages that are coming in on a weekly basis saying that long-term illnesses are going and stuff like that, it's incredible. So, hey, allegedly, just remember I'm on here. So these things are working really well. Also working with a batch of sticks at the moment, which are Moldavite sticks as well as everything else in there. So the Moldavite powder sticks, they're doing really well. Working on a batch of them at the moment. And what am I doing today with oil? Maybe I'll be working on, I'm not sure which one. I have to feel which one I want to work on today. But other than that, it's been wonderful working with these, and some of them are ready probably tomorrow, some another week, and yeah, it's been great. I actually just finished a couple of nights ago working with 4 amazing pieces. So these are special. These are topaz, and they're London blue topaz. So slightly, I mean, what can I say? Gorgeous. Just have to be careful. Cut and polished, absolutely beautiful. Fantastic claw fitting, but what a double whammy there, where you just look at that. It's just so lovely. And every one of them, each one of them is gorgeous. There's 2 smaller ones and 2 bigger ones. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah. So that's my work today. Just for all you guys who don't know, from the start of this month till the end of this month, if you spend £50 on markbajerski.com, because you go there most of the time through the month, it's really nice to know that that £50 will get automatically turned into a raffle ticket, and the winner at the end of the month will receive all of this. So there's some beautiful crystals on here. There's about between 3,000 and 4,000 euros, and there's some very special crystals there. Moldavites, plenty of Moldavites. Morsit, that is probably one of the best sellers right now. A beautiful piece of opal there from Mount Shasta. Tektites, gosh, there's so much going on. All of this anyway. So that's nice. It's a nice little treat for somebody at the end of the month. So yeah, all's well. I'm trying to keep this channel as clean as possible without talking about anything negative. So yeah, just nice to just have a chat about Bajerski.com, the crystals that I'm working on right now, which will be going up on the website very shortly. Other than that, everything's great. Lots of wonderful things happening right now. We're working on the website daily, so we're trying to make the website easier to navigate and manage around. We're trying to get lots of things on there that just makes it more pleasurable, a shop, a visit. And I think that's it, really. Nothing really else to report. Everything's going well. We're all happy here, joyful, and yeah, long may it last. Wishing you all a lovely day, guys. Take care of yourself. Has anybody got any questions before I go? I should let you ask a question. Thank you for that. What was that? Hello, Matt. Thank you for my lovely crystal reading yesterday. Absolutely welcome. When I can, I enjoy doing them. I do really enjoy. Let's have a look at another question. What crystal can you put into water to drink? I mean, shungite is probably the best. Any other crystal for me, I would put at the side of a glass, and that's what I do. So, you know, just put the crystal next to the glass of water for about 5 minutes and then drink the water. Normally works wonderful for me. Also, what works really well for me is holding the glass of water in my hand and putting pure energy healing into it. You know, how do I do that? It's really simple. I just see myself skipping. I know it sounds weird, but if you're skipping, it means you're really happy as a child. So I see myself skipping. So that adds the energy of wanting to skip, meaning wanting to feel good. So that's how I do it. It's my little trick, but everybody else uses their own imagination, thoughts and feelings, but that's how I do it anyway. Right. Nice to see you, Matt. Been watching a lot of your older videos where you talk about the quality of different crystals, and I love what you have to say about them and your experience. Very kind, very kind. You know, right now, a lot of the times I stop myself from talking, and I've realized that now. And I stop myself from talking because sorry, guys. Sorry, lots of things happening at the moment, so I have to keep in touch with everybody. I've got a lot of crystals that I'm going to shut that up, I think, because that's annoying. So yeah, I've got an awful lot of crystals that are I've chosen this past 2 months, and they're coming from all over the world. So, you know, some are stuck in customs. It's getting more challenging for me. Russia, forget it now. That's why, you know, shungite is, you'll find, is going to start increasing because people just can't get it. You know, just politics, all that BS. Just leave people alone. Yeah, just leave people alone. But it's difficult. You know, you can't send to certain places in the world now because of the BS lies and yeah, all the stuff that anyway, we're on here. Stop, Mark. I was saying that I stopped myself, and the reason why I stopped myself is because it's like I'm telling you the story that I've told you maybe 3 or 4 times in the past. So I end up not talking about things that I've talked about in the past attached to crystals. So I find myself, censoring myself because I've already talked about that. But maybe that's a silly thing. Maybe I should always just talk, but I'll try and train myself too. But yeah, I love talking about crystals, and something will pop in my mind with a client, and then I'll share that story. It's been a long time. You gifted me a beautiful golden quartz healer years ago, and it never made past shipping. It's terrible, and etc. I still think about it. I'm so sorry. I just don't know what it is about. It's just awful. They're just so awful. Corporations, every single one of them, whether it's shipping, government, corporations, they're just the only person who suffers is little old us. It's dreadful. Shungai place near lake was. Oh, nice. So there you go. Well, I don't know any crystal readers, and I don't really do that myself, but I'm sure there's tons of readers out there. There's always readers out there, loads of them. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, guys. Well, there's so many crystals you can use. One of the things that you need to ask is, what is it you're trying to achieve for this child? What would be is it just for the child to love that crystal, or is there a kind of some kind of healing that you want doing? Autistic children can vary very, very much on the spectrum. So yeah, it's not that easy to find a crystal for that. Well, amethyst is the easiest, really. That's a good one. Super 7, not so easy, but you can get it. Fluoride, quite easy. You'll be looking at fluoride to the purple, looking more at the purple fluoride if you can. Yeah. Suggy light, maybe difficult to find these days, but that's another nice one. Yeah. So yeah, there you go. That's it, really. Let's leave it on a nice note. Let's just pull a card out, see where we are today and what's going on. Okay, interesting card. This card is about, and it's not in an ego way. It's a desire card. It's a desire to help those to find their path. So a lot of people don't really understand desire. I never did, and I used to accompany it with ego and greed. But a desire for me, is a very deep spiritual thing. It's very beautiful. And when you meditate with that energy of desire, it's wonderful. It's not about sex. It's not about, it's about, it's a frequency and energy that self-worth clears, doubt, those that suffer with self-worth clear away, and you open the doorway somehow, some frequency, some energy that starts to, kind of answer prayers, miracles, dreams, desires. And what this card is actually saying is it's time to start looking into yourself and asking yourself, what are you worth? What's your worth? Are you worthy of something, or a life different from what maybe it's challenging right now? I just think that, like, for me at this moment, if I'm looking at the energy of desire, it's how do I find my peace? How do I find my stillness? My desire is peace and stillness, not issues and problems. I want them to deal with themselves, so life becomes easier. Not like I'm not looking and I don't want to deal with the everyday program of the matrix, but I am willing to do that every day. But can I have peace and tranquility in my life, and an easy life? And can things become easier? And closing your eyes and meditating, just like this card is doing, it normally helps bring you to a place of love, deep love. So yeah, today, whatever you desire, your wish will come true. Close your eyes right now with me and just ask yourself, what is it you truly desire? It's not a Ferrari. It's not a perfect house. It's health. It's well-being. It's peace. It's feeling joy. It's having that laughter that we lost 4 or 5 years ago. We want it back again. We want to be balanced and restored, because when you've got your health and you've got your joy, everything else will come. So just close your eyes and see yourself skipping. Literally, see yourself skipping, happy. I know it sounds a little woo-woo, but it's almost like a little prayer. And you're not asking the universe for it, but you are creating it. The desire is what you create. I create this, so my thoughts create my day-to-day life. If I'm thinking bad things, then I'm creating the bad things in my life. We all know this. It's easy to see. So see yourself skipping as that child, innocent, pure, happy, and watch how things start to unfold as you keep practicing this wonderful little secret that many in this world understand. So there you go. Have a lovely day, guys. From the bottom of my heart, take care of yourselves. Till tomorrow, take care. Bye for now.